see. Yeah, I think that's good. Evening all, I think we're on and live. If we are, please stick a thumbs up underneath the video, or type something in the comments so I know it's working and everything's working, coming through okay, that end, your end as it were. So let's just give it a minute just to see. Evening Peter, evening Stevie. That looks good then, looks like we're working. Marvellous. Right, so tonight obviously there's only a couple of machines finishing tonight. Evening Paul. Because sort of 2 weeks ago I was busy with that TV job until Friday. That's finished now, fortunately. So let's click the right button. So I've got so much on my desk here. Yeah, so these two machines finished tonight, the Fun at the Fair All Win and the Penny Drop. I did earlier on upload the picture. I think I mentioned last week the Penny Drop has got some spare trips have been made for it. It doesn't need any at the moment, but it, you know, in the future it might do, because they're little plastic trips. So the seller had some 3D printed, so they go with it. I just didn't have them at the time last week to take a photograph of, so they're with it. If you're interested in the Penny Drop machine and the Fun at the Fair, well, you know what one of those is. All works nicely, etc, etc. So those two machines finishing, that's it, that's all that's ending tonight. But there's some really nice stuff coming this past week. Well, I've been busy working, so I spent the weekend basically trying to catch up on all the other odd jobs that I didn't get done in the week because I wasn't getting home until late. And boring stuff like shopping and washing and tidying and all that kind of crap we all have to do. Evening David, evening Peter. So what I have done is put a few quick snaps up on our Instagram. Let's just refresh the Instagram, would help, wouldn't it? To get to the top, there we are. So have a look over there. 18 more likes, that's good. So there is, machine wise, there's a Winamint, nostalgic Winamint. A little BMCO little 5-win, quite smart. I could probably do a darker coat of varnish on it. It's quite light. It's obviously been stripped and refinished. They're usually in quite dark cases though, so you might want to do that if you buy it. Oh dear, excuse me. Ollie Wells 66, which is one of the Ollie Wells that don't turn up that often. It's in nice nick. A good backflash on it. And then three really nice bandits, a lovely bursting cherry. These all come full of coins as well, these bandits. That was on 5 cent. Very nicely restored some years ago. We need to do a little touch up on the paint on this one because it's obviously the whole castings were chromed at some time. And then painted over, and just in time the paint's coming off the, not stuck well to the chrome, so whoever buys that one will probably want to repaint it. The chrome's in good nick. Just the blue, you can see there's kind of patches of blue coming off it. But very nice machine. A castle front with a side fender. That one's on quarters, I think, comes with a whole load of quarters. Jackpot escalator, all the biz. Really nice machine. Watling Treasury, which is on, what's that on, nickels I think. Fortune teller reels, double jackpot. Everything you want really. Again, full of coins. So here's three really nice bandits, and then we've got, which I haven't sold one for ages, the cocktail table. This is one of the kind of newer ones. I've got the details of it here somewhere. It has got 150 odd games on it, but like all the old games like Space Invaders and Missile Command, Phoenix, all those kind of things. 2-player or 1-player, 1-player or 2-player depending on the game. Yeah, works perfectly. Very nice nick. So it makes a good coffee table. So if you want to do video games, make a nice Christmas present for somebody, that one, I think. So no doubt I'll have some fun playing that. I'm not very good at video games, so you can expect some crap video when I come around to videoing it, because I'm really bad at video games. So that's kind of it on those. There's some good books come in. There's some good lots of coins come in. There's another whole load of spares, 30 or 40 lots of spares. There's all the auction horror stuff which I didn't get around to organising before Halloween. I really want to kick it off just because I got tied up with this Netflix job. So yeah, a whole load of stuff. So this coming week, I'm on it all week. Fortunately, I finished the TV job, so I'm on the website all week. So start from the morning, so I'll get the stuff photographed, listed, and then videoed. Probably a bit later in the week. My lovely new video camera has come, which is actually over here. So, ooh, nice. Ooh. So this will do. You can't see it on this thingy, Jewel. Anyway, it's probably like broadcast quality TV camera, 4K. So I'm going to have a play with that in the week as well, and see if we can get some. You know, perhaps these machines, I'll try it out on that and get some nice 4K videos up, so you get really good detail, especially if you look at the YouTube videos on the big screen, if you've got a big computer monitor or watch it on your big telly or whatever. And it helps as well. Sometimes, you know, on the videos, if I try to do a digital zoom in or something on a bit, then it's with this camera I'm recording this with, which only goes up to HD on video. You know, it tends to go a bit blurry when we zoom right in, so that should help with that. But the main reason for buying that camera was for the documentary project coming up. First one, which will be Paul Mitchell's collection. I think Paul's on tonight. Yes, he is. So that's rumbling along. You know, got the all the gear, no idea, as they say. So I'm just trying to get this rigged up with the extra bits and bobs I need for it, and then we'll look at trying to get that project started off properly in due course. As I said a few weeks ago, I'd like to try and get that at least shot if possible before Christmas, or that would take a while to edit it and actually get it produced down onto DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever we're going to do. But more in that in due course. Yeah, so that's the new stuff. As I say, have a look at our Instagram if you haven't done already. I put a link in the email which you all should have got. I'll just copy it in here in case anybody hasn't got it. A thumbs up from Paul, excellent. That's the Instagram if you need that. Let's go back over here. What else was I going to say? Oh yes, the Great Yarmouth Get Together Bash on the 21st. That's now all organised. So I'll put a page up on the website about that in the next 2 or 3 days as well. There's various things sorted for that, and I can't remember what half of them are. Anyway, we'll sort it. I think we said, people probably correct me if I'm wrong, I think we said we'd go like about 11 o'clock till 3 o'clock. Cafe will be open. We've got free tickets if you want to go around the model village itself and have a look at that. It's very nice. And obviously, at the Playing Peter's Arcade, it'll give you all a tub of pennies to play on the machine, so you don't even need to bring your own pennies. How's that? And have a good old chit chat with each other, cup of tea, bit of cake, whatever. I will probably, what I might do is bring a camera with me and just have a poke it in people's faces so you can all say hello, and then we'll perhaps stick a little YouTube video together. So all those who don't come can see what they've missed out. Stevie says he'll be in Chicago. Well, it's all right for some, isn't it? You know, jet setters. The rest of us will be in Yarmouth. Not quite so glamorous as Chicago, is it? But this time of year it might be slightly warmer. But yeah, it should be fun, and hopefully it'll be the first of many. If it works and people like the idea, which is kind of the idea really of perhaps trying to do a little bit of a video to show people what they've missed, and then we'll look to do something in other areas of the country. If we can find somebody with another museum attraction or something of our kind of stuff, or perhaps a private collection possibly, or whatever, you know, but perhaps somewhere down the southwest, somewhere up sort of the northwest or northeast, whichever, just so everyone gets a crack at having a bit of a meet-up. That'd be quite good, I think. So this also, as I'm around all this week, as I say, here in Cambridge, if you've got stuff to pick up that you've bought over the last couple of weeks, or want to drop anything off, or want to come and view any of these lovely new machines and all the other stuff that's going up, then just give us a shout. I should be around pretty much all day, every day. But obviously I've got to pop out now and again for, you know, going to town, banking and bits and bobs. So let me know. And then I'm planning next Saturday, which is the 13th, I believe. Let me just check, I don't tell you the wrong date. Yeah, Saturday the 13th. Currently I've penciled in to be in Leamington at the Elephant House. Probably sort of either side of midday, sort of 11ish till 1ish or 2ish or something, middle of the day. So if you have anything to collect, want to collect it from Leamington, or equally anything to drop off, to sell, and want to meet me there, if that's easier for you, then let me know again. As I say, it's not definite, but it's sort of 99% definite, as it were. But obviously, if you want to collect stuff, everything is here in Cambridge, so I need to know in order to put it on the truck and take it with me. So just keep me posted on that. What else was I going to say about that? Something that'll come to me in a minute. Mrs. Martin. Hi Steve, are the messages getting through on the site sent on the 27th, 1st and the 5th? There should be. I'm not on my admin thing at the minute. I have got a few to reply to, Martin, but I'll check. Make sure you make a note on something I'm not going to lose. I'll drop this bit of paper which is all about the Watkin Treasury. Martin. I have, there is, as I say, some messages sort of been piling up in the week, because I was just getting back at silly times of day and back out again at the crack of dawn. But really, it was only if there's a couple of odd desperate messages I've got to reply to. But as from tomorrow, I say I'm on the case full time this week. Uploading stuff, photographing, videoing, tweaking, replying to messages, and all the rest of it. So there we should have a big gold catch up there on everything, hopefully. So that should be okay. Yeah, so have we got any wants? What I was going to have a look at. Usually there's some wants in the coin up section, isn't there? Any new wants this week? Oh, there is actually quite a lot of new wants. I haven't even looked at this. Oh, sugar falling off the desk. Myself for the past few days. What are people wanting? Bandits mostly. Jubilees, aristocrats, etc. Brenco Money Bank. Seen one of those for a while. If anybody's got one of these, remember playing those as a kid. So that's a wanted machine. Aristocrat Kingsway. Is that the 4-wheeler? That's a 3-wheeler, that one, isn't it? 1, 2, 3 wheeler, yeah. Grosvenor high tops. Well, not I didn't high tops for a week or two. We had a whole run of high tops. And yeah, for a few weeks we've not had any. Interesting. Victory Ball. Haven't seen one of those for a while. Very well, so those kind of wartime ones are always popular. So yeah, I'm gonna look out for one of those if you've got one in the shed. The big Allwinds, I think that's what was on last week, was somebody with all these big Allwinds appeared on the wants list. So yeah, do keep an eye on the wants page, on the machines particularly. Spares, have I put any more wants on the spares? Clown catcher parts, little Duke parts, I think they went up last week. But again, have a look down the spares, there's a whole load of spares come in. I think there's Bandit parts, Seeger's mills, there's some mini Seeger parts come in. I know if you're looking for any of those, they don't come up very often. So if you've got a mini Seeger stuck at the back of the shed with a bit missing, have a check on that later in the week. I'll get all those up. What else have we got? Coins, tokens, shillings and florin, 2 shilling coins. I've got those in to list. As I know, there's also coming some pennies again, some and some more American coins, quarters and dimes, I think. So keep an eye on the coins. What else have we got up here? Signs and stands. That's looking a bit bare at the moment, that section. There is another cast iron stand coming. Get that up in the week. Books, there's some more coin op books coming. And Fairground, there's a great big stack of it out in the yard, which I'll again try and get listed this week. Finally, I've been waiting for 2 or 3 weeks to be listed. So I've actually built that chunk of the website and just got caught up on this job, so the stuff never got listed. But never mind, we'll get there. We'll get there. So there we are. Right, I think that's what I needed to say offhand. Any questions from anybody? Anybody needs to know anything? Questions, comments, moans and groans? Anything you found wrong with the website? My couple of notes here, I've got that the end date is what I'm missing on when you go to this page, like the everything selling page, the darts shouldn't be there. There's something, I don't know why that finished and didn't sell, but anyway. Yeah, the end dates are not on here for some strange reason. So I do know about that, I just haven't got around to fixing it. So like here where it says closes 14th of November, whatever, on the spares section. For some reason on the machines page, it doesn't show. It used to show, so obviously I've knocked something, as it were, when I've been fiddling around with the website. Knocked a comma off or something is usually what it is. So I know about that one. Yeah. Cool. Right, anything from anybody? Anybody needs to know anything? Anybody about the couple of machines that finished tonight? As I say, the penny drop, if you joined in late, I put a picture up of the spare trips, so there's 5 spare trips for it. Although it doesn't need any at the moment, but the original ones are plastic as well, so I guess over time I can't think why they would break, but they're there anyway. So that's that on that one. Then next, I think your 3-ball machines finish next week and the week after. I think that's spaced them 2 weeks apart. Sorry, a week apart. So you didn't have that dilemma of if you were potentially interested in either 3-ball machine, maybe you haven't got one at all and want one, then you haven't got to think, oh, should I put all my money on this one or all my money on that one, as it were. You can try on the one that finishes first. And if you don't get it, try again next week on the other one. So yeah, so that's those. Why isn't the button lit up? That's another interesting thing. That should be lit up in green. That lights up with green. That lights up green. That lights up green. That doesn't light up green. another note for self. My little button doesn't light up green. Right, another fault I found. That's on the sales underscore coin-op page. Button's not lighting up. Question mark. Okay. Another little tweak to fix. Yeah, so hopefully, as I say, Yarmouth in a couple of weeks' time, isn't it? 2 Sundays' time. So obviously that Sunday night we probably won't do a video because chances are I either won't be back in time or will be too knackered from nattering all day long to people to do it. So we'll think about that nearer the time. This coming week, Tuesday night, I'll do results. As I say, there's only 2 machines this week, but the last 2 weeks I've been too busy to do it because I've been getting in late. So I'll perhaps pull those results together and have one big run through on Tuesday. With those, and anything else to say in the week. There's a lot going on this week, so I might even end up doing a video every night, perhaps. I don't know if people are interested. Or live from the pub, Peter suggests. So that's not a bad idea, is it? If we can get a good live feed from somewhere, we could do that. Although I've never been much of a drinker, so it doesn't take much to get me tiddly, so that might not be a good idea. Who knows what might happen? I better just think to be tea. Or Zach's. Live from Zach's would be good. I haven't been to Zach's for years. Best get that booked in. I owe you one anyway, Peter, so yeah, book a table. We'll do that. That would be good. Years since I've had a good Zach's, in fact. Interesting. We'll do that, I think. Yeah, so hopefully that'll be a good day out, as I say, in hopefully the weather will be nice, apart from anything else. But if not, we can take refuge in the arcade. There's a big undercover area outside as well. They're sort of setting aside a corner for us as well. We can do our thing like a bunch of geeks in the corner and not upset all the rest of the sensible people. The normal people who are not obsessed with old slot machines and cranky old bits of fairground and all the other kind of junk that we like. But yeah, if you have any ideas on other places we could do that at, if you know somebody with a venue or you own a venue, or perhaps as a collector, it's quite a thing in America. I don't know if anybody's really done it here, but in America, often if there's a big auction on or something, then one of the collectors in the area will have a bit of a kind of open day thing, and you go to the auction and everyone piles around somebody's house and traipses all over their carpet looking at their slot machines. That's quite a thing to do over there. So if anybody fancies hosting all us lot, which is probably unlikely, then let me know. We'll try and organise it. Can't do it with my collection because my collection's all over the place. I've never even seen all my stuff in the same place myself. But we'll work on that. How about Roberts Arcade at the Garden Centre? That's a good idea. I haven't been there myself yet. Yeah, he's got some interesting machines. Good idea. We'll hassle Robert to let us all go up there, I think. Which is, where is it? Yorkshire way somewhere up there. Northwards. That'll be good. Make a note. Contact Robert. Got lots of notes, post-it notes stuck all over my computer. Put that on there. Social at Roberts Arcade, question mark. Yeah, that might be quite good. I'll have one I get round to it. We're with Steve Maxton as well down in Kent. In can't remember the name of the place. I'm doing in a moment. Who has the big working model collection in a museum? That'd be a good one. As again, it's another place that I've sort of lined up to make a proper little DVD film of or whatever at some point in the future. I spoke to him about it a little while ago. So he's up for that, which is good. Again, a bit of a different area down in Kent, so that would sort of do people in, you know, in the southeast, down London way as well. Rye, that's it. Rye. And again, it's another museum stuff that I've never been to. I've been to Steve's, into his stores and pulled stuff out. I've sold from over the years, one thing or another. I've never actually been into his arcade, into the museum. And there's a lot of really nice stuff in there. And Rye's a very nice place as well. So yeah, there's another one on the list. Be nice to think, wouldn't it, if we can get one, you know, a jolly every couple of months or something like that. Every month even, potentially, I suppose. If we can find enough people. We can always go around again if they'll have us again. It'll be quite good fun, I think. They have a West Country place. I mean, obvious places are perhaps Wookey Hole, Folly Farm, Dingles maybe, right down, which is right down, very down southwest, a long way. What have we got? Is there any Blackpool way these days to look at? Other than Blackpool, obviously. Somewhere up that way, sort of northwestish. Paul says, put me down Easter time with a barbecue. That sounds like good fun, doesn't it? Yep, we'll have hopefully have the film done and out by then, so that'll be a good advert for it as well. I'll make a note. Easter barbecue. I like the sound of that one. This is all sounding quite good, isn't it? I quite like the idea of this. We'll all be endless jollies around the countryside. Down at Clacton as well, yeah. Stroll along the pier. See, trying not to fall through the planks. Last time I was there, it was a bit iffy. I'm sure they've fixed it by now. Piers, yeah, been there, done that. I know how much hard work piers are, so. Nothing left over in Blackpool. Yeah, what we've got northwest. Anybody think of anything sort of northwestish? Not sure what there is. Well, Scotland. I mean, Scotland is Scotland. If we're really ambitious and we go up to Michael Starts, right at the very, very top of Scotland, as far as you can get, basically. The automata guy. which is somewhere I've been meaning to go. That's definitely not a day job from anywhere South England-ish. That's days to get there. Downs at Bygone Times. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Duh. Forget about Bygone Times and Botany Bay. Yep, that would take care of the northwest, wouldn't it? So yeah, that's good. So yeah, with a bit of thought, we can cover pretty much the whole country and find somewhere that's within an hour or two of most people, I should think, or everybody probably. And then, yeah, just do it all again, go around again. Marvellous. Peter's in charge of the barbecue, that's okay then. Can we put Shirley in charge of cake? That'd be a good idea. I can't cook, so I'm not much help on that score. I can pour drinks. I'll do drinks. I can pour drinks. Or do the washing up or something useful. I can't cook. Excellent. Liking it. Did I put any new stuff up this week? Oh yeah, I put some more new spares up this week. Not much else. Do we need any spares? I said there's another whole load of spares have come in. So they'll go up in the week. Keep a check out. Some good useful bits. Put the ending tonight up at the moment. And Mr. Treefrog says, does anyone know what Clive is doing arcade-wise, if anything, anymore? I spoke to Clive a few days ago. Well, they didn't actually ask about the arcades. I'm not sure. What was the place called? Didn't that close down on the south? What was it called? Bygone Village type place. I can't think what it was called. Something Times. Something in it. What's that place called? I can't remember. Anyway, whatever that's called. Milestones, that's it. Closed. Oh, okay. There's the answer to that question. No, so I don't know what he's doing, is the answer. Working with Robert. Yeah, I know he's got some machines up there in Robert's Arcades. Of course, the one on Stockport Pier when a few... Southport Pier, sorry. Stockport, it doesn't have a pier. Southport Pier went a few years ago because the people who had the cafe on there thought it was a brilliant idea to outbid Clive and do it themselves, and of course they bought all the wrong stuff and it just didn't work. So that was quite funny. Yeah. No, I don't know what he's up to at the moment. Milestones have done the same. Yeah, it usually happens. That's the trouble. They all think it's a good idea. They all think it's dead easy. And you just, buy a few old machines and shove them in the corner and they'll take loads of money. And they don't quite realise, those of us that have been there and done it, there's an awful lot more to it than meets the eye. And yeah, you need the right machines, and they take a lot of work to get them into an operating state. Which is why it's only ever collectors that make it work, because they've got the I don't know, the gumption, if you like, to do it. And the trouble is with people who don't understand the machines, don't understand the what's the word? Anyway, I know what I mean. Behind it, they just go and buy machines, any old machines. Look on eBay, and of course, most of the time, not most of the time, it's perhaps unfair, but a lot of the time, you know, machines are for sale. Sometimes, let's we say, they're for a reason, and the reason being they're not very good. And any of us who have operated know that sometimes you can go through machine after machine after machine trying to find a good one, and sometimes for no rhyme or reason they just don't work. We had it when I was doing the arcades with Dave Hooper, and you'd put a machine out which seemed fine, and it just did not work. It would keep jamming, or wouldn't play right, wouldn't pay out right after a while, whatever. You know, it seemed perfectly right in the workshop, and you stick it out on site, and for some reason or other, they just would not work, and in the end, you give up and sell them. Years ago, when I used to restore all the machines for John Carter when he had his big travelling arcade, he'd pay me to restore the machines and then pay me to play them. Bizarrely, they'd spend another hour, and it had to be so they'd take 100 coins without anything going wrong with them, without jamming, without you know, missing a credit, as it were. You know, if you put a penny in an all-win, it had to stick a ball out every time for 100 pennies in a row. That was his criteria. That was his kind of quality control, if you like. And some machines just couldn't do it, and there was no good reason why. It was really odd. Don't know. And those ones sold. They just went in the auction. I sold them, and all the good stuff went in his arcade. And the annoying thing is, you often just couldn't see why something wouldn't work. You know, why you have a row of olive whales, all wins, and they all play fine, and one of them won't. You look at it, and the mechanisms are exactly the same. They've all got the same lever in them. They've all got the same spring on them, on the trip that releases the ball. For some reason, one of them would do 20 or 30 pennies, and then it wouldn't pay out a ball for one go. You stick another penny in, and it would pay the ball out, and that wasn't good enough. And there was just no rhyme or reason as to why it wouldn't do it. It's just how they were. But yeah, there we are. So yeah, I think there's a good run of places we could try to have some jollies at. And no doubt plenty more as well we can think of in due course. And say this, we've just basically been talking about machines. There's other places, obviously, fairground collections of fairground stuff, like down at Folly Farm and Thursford, and where else has got fairground stuff? Dingles, obviously. The Scarborough one, Scarborough Fair thing, whatever it's called, which I haven't been to. So there's a few obvious fairground places around the country. If anybody's interested in that sort of thing. So we have to see how we go as we go on. Anybody who's joined us late, I should just mention, if you go to our Instagram over here, I put on today some quick snaps, some very nice machines that have come in the past few days. So just quickly run through them again. So there's a good video game, tabletop video, one of the newer ones, but with all the old games in. So there's 150 6, I think, games in. Things like Space Invaders and Missile Command, Phoenix, all those old sprightly video games. 2-player thing, very nice condition. So it's quite good fun, make a good Christmas present. Very nice Watling Treasury. All for restored, gold-plated, twin jackpots, fortune teller reels, full of coins, etc. Lovely, lovely thing. Very nice castle front with a mint vendor. Jackpot again, full of coins again. These are all locks, keys, everything. Really, really nice machines. Bursting cherry, again full of coins. This one just needs an older restoration. It's obviously the front castings were chrome plated, and now the paint has started to flake off the chrome. Obviously, it's not stuck onto the chrome very well. So see if you look carefully underneath the jackpot, the blue paint is peeling off. So that really just want to repaint on the front. Not much of a big job, but lovely machine. Other than that, working perfectly. A nice Ollie Wales 66, one of the ones that don't turn up so often. Good backflash on it. Yep, locks, keys, blah blah blah. A little BMCO 5 win. That one personally I'd stain and polish down a bit darker. It's been stripped and repolished at some time, but it's done in kind of very light oak finish, which is not traditionally how they were. They were always dark, the BMCO machine, so personally I'd do it dark again, but obviously it's down to personal taste. And a Winamint, one of the nostalgic ones, which is on the new 10p, so you can put it straight out on site. Keys again, locks, keys, ready to go. If you've got a site somewhere, stick it on site, earn some money. So these machines I'll get in the coming week listed properly, photographed, videoed, etc, etc. And there's also a whole load of new spare parts that come in, some Mills bits, some Sega bits, some mini Sega bits, which are hard to get hold of. Some more, lots of coins, some more coin-op books, ones we've not had before. So all the auction horror stuff to sort out. There's a big heap of fairground stuff stacked up in the yard to sort out. So a lot to do. But this week I'm not doing TV or anything else this week, so I've caught up with all my sort of other jobs over the weekend. So this coming week I can just concentrate solely on the website, get all the stuff photographed, listed, and so on. So by the end of the week there'll be a lot of stuff to look at and get bought, hopefully. I'm around all week in Cambridge if you want to come and view, pick up anything, drop anything off, etc. Just send us a message. But essentially all day, every day, other than if I could just pop out to the bank or for a pint of milk or something like that. But other than that, you can pretty much come whenever time suits you. But let me know to make sure I am here. And then next Saturday the 13th, the plan is at the moment to be in Leamington sort of around either side of lunchtime. So if you've got anything to collect, I want to collect it from Leamington or drop anything off to sell, you can meet me in Leamington next Saturday. Let me know again. That's sort of 99% definite. Just obviously a lot can happen in a week. If something crops up that I can't get out of, then that might change, but just let me know and we'll see you there hopefully. And I'm going to try and make space this weekend amongst everything else to get that big machine. I keep forgetting the big UFO thing, selector colour, home. I've sort of managed to empty one shed here, and I want to rearrange some stuff out of another shed to give me a shed with big double doors in that I can get that big machine in. And then hopefully we can get that sold. And that should be interesting. It'd be nice to see that up and running. Yeah, so there we are. Anything from anyone? Any questions, comments, anything you need to know? Where's the time? 10 to 9. If not, we'll probably wrap it up in a bit, sort of 9 o'clock-ish. That's when we usually go to, isn't it? So speak now or forever hold your whatsits, as they say. These two bits, this is always finishing tonight, just these two machines. So don't forget to get your offers in by midnight. And if you're, I think there's, I'm pretty sure both these sellers have sold stuff before, so they know what to do. So that's okay. But if you don't, obviously, ping me a message. I'll explain. And then in the week, keep an eye out, as I say, Tuesday, I'll put the results together of the past 3 weeks, is it? I need to do, I think. I'm sure you've probably all seen them by now anyway. If you rummage around the website, they're there. But I'll do that anyway for Tuesday night as usual. But so there's so much going on this week, I might even just log on every night for a little quick video just to update you as to what's going on, because it's as easy half the time. By the time I've typed something and tried to explain it, it's just to log on and do a quick one of these little video chat things if anybody needs to know anything or update you on what's going on. So I'll put a link on as usual, just keep an eye out on the home page. And then, yeah, all good. Carrier again, he said he was coming, he came yesterday with some stuff, and I think he said he was coming again on the weekend of the 20th, I believe. I think that was right. The 21st looks familiar. The 21st we're doing Yarmouth, aren't we? 20th. Might have been the 19th of Friday. Anyway, if you need anything collected by Alan or want to ship stuff into us, if you don't know already, if you go on the question page on the website, the little question mark at the top here, on the top menu bar there, look under shipping, his details are here, and we'll in due course put a list of where he's going to be when he sends it to me. But I'm pretty sure he said he was coming that weekend, not sort of 19th, 20th, Friday or the Saturday. He usually comes on a Friday, or that was Saturday this week. So there we are, there's that. Right, well, if nobody's got anything else to say or comment or suggest or ask, we'll probably wrap it up then, about now-ish. Because my tea is empty, which is not a good situation. And apart from anything else, after last week, I could do some sleep. And then tomorrow I can crack on with taking some pictures. Playing with my nice new camera. Working out all these buttons do. And put the details up of the weekend. And whatever else I've got to do, something. It'll come to me. All my odd jobs, all my sticky notes here. There's lots of them on my desk. So I shall stick on my sticky notepad. Start working for all those tomorrow. Peter's off, nighty night, got the barbecue book out, that's good. Yeah, sounds good that, doesn't it, a barbecue? Excellent. Oh, what happened there? I think the feed just disappeared. Oh no, we're back again. Did I do something? I knocked a cable or something, sorry. Yeah, so I think that's probably it then. Good luck if you've got offers on these two machines tonight, and equally the sellers of those two. Any problems, anyone, ping me a message. So I know there is a few messages. If you've sent a message and waiting for a reply, I have got a heap to go through. So I'll get through to those tomorrow. Don't panic too much. But by all means, send another one if you think I've not got it. And we'll go from there. Yes. So I'll just stick a little note in here. Might do a quick video each night. Oh, what's happened? Something's happening here. YouTube not receiving enough video. Oh dear. I think I've done something. Results Tuesday night. Keep an eye on website. Just shove that in there for anybody who logs in later on and has a look at the comments. Right, so I think that's it then. So I am off for a fresh cup of tea. Catch you all hopefully later in the week, possibly tomorrow or Tuesday night, and we'll go from there. We should have a good week of loads of new stuff for sale, and yeah, get the ball rolling, as it were. So that's it. I'm off. Have a good night, and I'll catch you soon. Nighty night.